previously on Mad Black TV videos, and I remember doing a video when Kodak Black had her in one of his videos with her legs open and whatnot, and I was like, this girl at this point is still a minor, so I don't know if he should be showcasing her like that because all that's going to do is point towards him as a black pervert. It doesn't matter if he's only a year older than her; they're still going to accuse him of being a pervert, and that's going to come back on him at some point, and I still believe that. If it hasn't come back on him yet, it will. They'll use that against him some point. At some point, she'll probably even come out there and make it seem like these black people were influencing me and black men were using me, and I just felt so violated. She can always play that card the same way Miley Cyrus did. Everyone, I hate to be that guy that said I told you so, but I told you so. What's good, folks, is Mad Black, the most dangerous and most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some pro-black commentary. So I told you guys that Miss Danielle Bregoli was going to break bad on her fans at some point, and now she's starting to do so. Danielle Bregoli has said that all the knuckleheads and simps that joined her OnlyFans when she first turned 18 years old, that they should be in jail. And now she's even saying that the people that joined her OnlyFans, some of them have sent her explicit photos and I guess nude photos of themselves to her. So I'm not surprised by this, that you would have one of these posers. And I said that in my last video where I talked about how, yeah, she's pretending to be black now, but sooner or later she's going to turn on you Negroes out there. Because you Negroes are her real fan base, by the way. And a lot of these males gave her millions of dollars when she created an OnlyFans page. I don't know what you're looking at. She's not attractive at all. But you joined her OnlyFans to see this hussy and gave her millions of dollars. And now she's saying that you should be locked up. And basically, if you did join her OnlyFans when she turned 18, she now has a catalog of your name and your finances. So if she ever decides to want to try to turn you in for something, she has a record of it, by the way. Or just not really because legally you did nothing wrong, but she could embarrass you. She's already done that to Adrian Broner, the boxer, because I guess he tried to holler at her in her DMs and she put him on blast. That's exactly what this type of attention whore does. Okay? They do everything for attention. They'll say anything, do anything, and then they'll make it worse for you because you're being a simp for them. And I don't understand what's wrong with you black male simps that gave this strumpet all this attention. Okay? You gave her all this attention, you hyped her up, you made it seem like she was down or whatever because she pretends to be black, calling herself Bad Barbie. I'm not going to call her that. I know that's her stage name, but that's a fictitious character. That doesn't exist. Okay? I'm calling her Danielle Bregoli, the white girl who pretends to be black, who was on Dr. Phil talking about catch me outside or whatever. And once again, I like I said in the last video, I wish someone had taken her up on her offer because maybe we wouldn't have to hear about her ever again. Okay? I wish she had said that at the Apollo Theater or something like that. Because at that point, if it was the Apollo Theater and not Dr. Phil, we might not have to hear from her ever again. Okay? At least that would have been the last we ever heard of her. But, she uses black people to make herself famous. Okay? She talks like she's black or whatever. But now she's basically accusing men of being perverts and pedophiles because they were trying to look at her when she was 18. So now you guys just wind up looking even more dumb. You wasted your money and now she can embarrass you by your behavior. Okay, she could easily put it out there how you fools were acting, and you would deserve it. In my opinion, while I don't agree with saying you need to be locked up for joining her OnlyFans, you need to be locked up for simping. If I can make it so, I would lock you up for being a simp for this female. Okay? Because once again, she's not even attractive. There's nothing great about her. She's a fraud. And she's just using you Negroes. And you ought to be locked up for your simping. Okay? But, this is not mad black world. I can't just lock you up for simping. But you would deserve it. Okay? They say she makes music too. I've never heard any of her music. I don't want to hear it. I know it's trash. Okay, you don't even have to tell me that it's trash. I know this has to be trash because I heard how she talks on TV. She doesn't even get the accent right. Okay, and like I said in my other video about this, she puts on this type of personality and it makes her famous. If a black girl acted the way that she does, a black girl can get killed acting that way. And a black girl can get, at the very least, a black woman will get criticized for acting this way. You see what I'm saying? And you Negroes will go for that. You Negroes will get on social media and talk about how bad black women are for acting this way or being ghetto or being ratchet or whatever, but then turn right around and praise white girls like her for doing the same thing. And that's the hypocrisy that I can't stand from black people when they do stuff like that. You'll degrade a black woman for acting this way, and that doesn't mean I condone it, by the way. I don't want black women acting like this either. But when a black woman is being ignorant like this, then it's a bad thing. But this white girl can put this on and pretend, and somehow it uplifts her, and she makes millions of dollars by doing it. Just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, you folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments. How do you feel about Danielle Bregoli now saying that her OnlyFans, the ones that gave her millions of their dollars because her little stinking behind got on OnlyFans, but now she's saying that they need to be locked up for being perverts. You let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Anyway, Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on the devil's back.